Students, today we are going to continue the second part of that is adaptation, weather, climate, and adaptation. So, in a previous class, we have studied and discussed about the adaptation. What are basically adaptation is, and now we are going to tell you about the adaptation which a bear produced itself for himself. So adaptation bear. You might have seen the polar bears. They are too much big in size, so they are having fat deposition in their body, which protect them from that is cold. The thick layer of fat under their skin is known as blubbers. They are having small ears. Their feet are soft bumps. Okay, polar bears are strong swimmers as well as so that they can swim up to 100 kilometers per hour, and their nostrils remain closed underwater. They can close their nostrils underwater as well. So these are the basically adaptation which are basically found in the air on the polar region to protect themselves from the cold and to sustain in that particular environment. So these are the adaptation. Now let's go for the next, that is adaptation of a penguin. As penguin is a bird, so it adapted itself in a certain situation so that it can live properly. What are the adaptation? As it is living in the Antarctica region, the birds are designed for life in the sea. कैसे डिजाइन किया गया इनको? These are designed so that they can live in the sea. For living in the sea, there are certain changes which are required. They cannot fly because in the sea no need to fly. It is required for the in the air if they want to go. So what is the modification? They are very good swimmers. So there, whatever the wings of flippers are there, they are modified to swim in a form of fins. They are also having the coat of fat on their body so that they can be near about 3 centimeters thick. They can be protected from the severe freezing condition as well. Okay, they are having webbed feet which helps them to swim. There are so much features. These are the adaptation which is in the penguin so that they can sustain in the condition. There are also adaptation in the tropical rainforest animals as well, like you can see these animals: macaw, orangutan, toucan, and lemur. They are the animals where the food crisis or competition for the food is too much. Okay, so they have to sustain. So now you can see how much they are colorful in behavior. These orangutan and lemur, they can rotate their arms in a 360 ways. So these adaptation and modification, they are basically helping them to sustain the rainforest. As there are competition, they live in long and tall trees, so they have to be we can say easy. Their adaptation makes them easy to sustain in that environment, to catch food, now to find out food. So they can be easily identified. Their beaks, you can see the beaks are adapted accordingly. Summer is having, ocean is having big thick beaks, while macaw is having soft and bent beak. So they help in picking up the food. Same with the monkeys, orangutan, they have long arms so they can jump from tall trees from one to another. Okay, same with this frog. This is a tree frog. It is kind of the same in color so that no predator can find them. This is the modification. Same with this hill tail of monkey. The tail itself is so much good and having that much strength that it can hold the whole monkey. So it acts as a fifth part of the body which help in the movement and locomotion and running and holding and making the body balance properly. So these are the basically adaptations which are these animals are having so that they can sustain in the rainy forest. Same with the butterfly. There are colorful butterflies, gorilla, Indian elephant. They are too much muscular to overcome the competition of the food. So there are certain mechanisms which these animals use from hiding from the predators. What are those mechanisms? The mechanisms are as follows. First, hiding. Animal is simply hide in burrows, under rock, under leaves, or under the tree bark. These are the means these animals try to hide themselves so that they cannot be hunted down. As in rainforest, for the existence, it's really hard as number of animals are too much. So, in the predators used to look now and then to catch such animals. So, hiding is too much important. Second is the camouflage. Camouflage, I told you that a frog which lives, green frog which stays on the leaf, it looks green just because camouflage it. So no predator can find it up. Same camouflage animal blend into the surrounding with walking stick insect and some butterflies are perfectly invisible when they are still. Same with the frog picture I have shown you. What happened that frog if it stands still, no one can. It's tough to find it out whether something is over it or not. So this is the known as camouflage. Scare the predator. There are certain animals which scares the predators. Some animal convince the predator and they are bigger or fiercer than they really are. Means animals when come close to each other, they start shouting, standing still, showing aggression, showing that they are more dangerous than they look. So basically, they scares the predators. And last, warning color and scent. They produce colors different color, means if the animals are too much colorful they look dangerous. So poisonous animals only advertise their defense with color and scent. The animal which are poisonous, they are too much colorful and they have a scent, so the predator may eat them and get sick. So this is how predator protection mechanism work. So this is all for the chapter, this is all for the day. Hope you have understood it, and as you will do this just after this, try to solve the exercise. Okay, thank you very much.